Shalawam, Yahba Hashem, Yahweh double honors to the elders and apostles of James who are well. Shalawam to the hopeful elect, Lord willing. This video is edifying, and I wanted to talk about brotherly love, and there's been something that's been on my spirit, because when and I get one sometimes. I'm not always right, but through the spirit, I know brothers are going through it, and the only reason why I say that because I be going through things. I know brothers is going through things as well. Because at the end of the day, we're in Esau society where everything's upside down. I was in the middle of watching a video by like even this. Well, I don't even buy Nikes, man. I was watching a video by the elder Manasseh Zakbar, GMS South Carolina, and he was going into the Tory Lane Megan D Stallion situation, and it just shows you, as so-called black men in this society, we pretty much. He was saying that Eve is Esau's lieutenant, So brothers be going through all types of things, man. Brothers be going through things they're not even telling you about. And whenever I see a brother going through something, in my spirit, it don't sit well with me because, if I could take away certain things that I'm feeling in the spirit, Lord willing, the Lord take these feelings off me because you might lose a woman, not me personally, but you might lose a woman. You miss your woman, you might miss your children. You might be going through financial issues. You may be away from your family. The Lord might be putting you through certain things, and ultimately it's to refine you. But at the same time, you get frustrated being here, and ultimately, we only have the brotherhood. So if you see a brother is going through something, we're really meant to help brothers. And this is 2 Samuel 1:26. I grieve for you, Jonathan, my brother. You were very dear to me. Your love for me was wonderful, more wonderful than that of a woman. Now, I was looking through Google, and these damn Edomites, they make it seem like Jonathan and David were in some kind of batty boy relationship, and he weren't that. It's just he was very close with his brother, and I've had friends like that where you're closer to them than you may be your brother, and they treat you with a courtesy that goes beyond that of a woman. Because if you're on that, like, depending on what woman you have, especially in the society, the expression of the quote unquote love that these women show you is very bitter. It's not. They don't look at you like you're meant to be above them. They really look at you like you're stopping them from being able to do what they want. And when they feel ready to, they'll sick Esau on you. So it's not real love. You know what I mean? When you truly love somebody, you want what's best for them. You know what I mean? When you see that they're down or upset, you want to do something to lift their spirits. Like even if you go through the story with Jonathan and David, Jonathan was putting game on David. He was saying, my father wants to do this to you, flee from his sight, and they cried and kissed and held each other. This society, man, have been like, oh man, that's this, but this society is it's funny because in this society it's classed as feminine, but this society is hella feminine, man. You know what I mean? They'll look at that as feminine, and they'll wear dresses, or they'll be under the woman, you know, or they're going through Esau's system, and there's no manly spirit in them to be vexed by it. They just lay down like dogs and just lay on their belly and let Esau rub their belly. You know what I mean? So people be in a feminine spirit and they think it's not feminine, man. It's masculine to show love because the Heavenly Father loves His elect, and He shows that through His actions every day. A lot of the time, spiritual things happen to us. If we're spiritually perceptive, we see certain things, and it's like a hell from the Heavenly Father that you're behaving correctly. And sometimes you get admonished, and that's a sign from the Heavenly Father that you're not moving correct. So you have to be aware of what's going on. It says the Most High speaks once, yea twice, and man doesn't perceive it. So through the spirit, if we see brothers going through stuff, we should be ready and willing to help brothers. And it says Proverbs 18:24, a man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there's a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. So that relationship between Jonathan and David, It was a beautiful thing, man. Because David had like I think he had like 7 brothers or 9 brothers. So like I'm not really gonna look through it. I'll probably look through after the lesson. But he had hella brothers, man. But he was always with Jonathan because they had a close bond, and Jonathan always wanted best for him, and he repaid that favor and that love when he died, and he looked after his child, who was crippled in the feet when they came for Saul's family. The nurse was rushing, so she dropped the child. He broke his feet. He was crippled, but David was merciful towards him. He showed him kindness even when them Gibeonites wanted to hang people from the house of Saul. David didn't involve him. He picked other people from the house of Saul. This is Matthew 25:36. Naked, and ye clothed me. Let's see. Uh, I'm gonna start at Matthew 25:33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when we saw thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink. So the apostles was like, well, when did we see you when you was hungry and give you food, or you was thirsty and we gave you drink? When saw ye thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when we saw thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? Yeah, let me get the next verse, man. Uh, yeah, 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So yeah, we're supposed to show love to the brothers, man. If the brother need help, there was a brother the other day. Man was at camp. He come, give man water. I don't drink water, but I was like to water. I was like, I don't even drink bottled water. But he just threw it in my pocket. That's love. These things show that brothers are showing love towards each other. Because in the carnal world, in the world, you can't even show love to brothers, man. Brothers look at you like you're soft, like there's something wrong with you. You know, you see his weakness. A brother comes to your house, you feed him, give him drink. You talk with him. You talk about your problems. He might have an issue. You reason with him. Brothers look at you like you're soft, like you're easy target. Like I can go there. Especially when you're on the world, man. You have some people just go to a brother's house, smoke his weed, eat his food, put their feet up, have sex with his woman when he's in prison. These brothers give evil for good, man. And we're not meant to be in that spirit. We're meant to be, cheerful givers, man. Uh, and this is Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. So this is a judgment awaiting for people that actually offend, the Lord's elect. Lord willing, the brothers are part of that number, and we're supposed to show brothers that same consideration, man, because at the end of the day, if brothers are of their elect, when we do good unto brothers, we're really doing good to the Most High, because we can't offer up food to the Most High. I can't give the Most High a drink. I can't give, if the Most High needs to get home, I can't be like, yeah, here's £2 for you to put on your oyster so that you can get home. We can't do these things for the Most High. But when we do things for the Lord's elect, we're doing it, to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and it's remembered, and the Lord repays that. But you don't necessarily do it for favor, and brothers have to remember, because when it's put on your spirit to do that, it's not really of yourself, because our righteousness is as filthy rags. The Lord puts it on our spirit to really be kind to brothers, man. So if a brother's kind to you, don't feel no way about it. You don't owe brothers. You know what I mean? Just like brothers don't owe you. Brothers don't owe you a damn thing. The Most High don't owe us a damn thing, man. Is mercy for the Lord to even bestow this knowledge on us, because it gives us peace of mind. That's worth more than anything in the world. You can be dirt broke, you're put down, and you still have a cheerful spirit, man. You can be going through a whole bunch of stuff, and the carnal part of you, because we're in the flesh. The fleshly part of you is depressed, but your spirit is livened. You're just depressed because you're here in Esau's kingdom. But these times Esau's bugged out, man. Spiritually, he's destitute, but he's carnally satisfied. He has the house, he has the car, he has the woman that's been with 50 guys. So in the spirit, he's like, yeah, I'm doing good, but he's through, man. And we're in a better spirit than him, man. Um, yeah, this is Hebrews 6:10. For Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have shown towards his name, in that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. And this is, speaking the word to brothers. This is, doing for brothers. This is being humble and merciful, and not requiting evil. When brothers are evil towards you, so you're not evil towards them. I had a brother, and I'm not gonna say the brother's name, but he said there was a guy who was staying at his house. He had 2 bags of this guy's stuff, and he lent this guy money, and the guy said, I ain't gonna pay you. And the brother was like, all right, cool. Then he didn't even know that he had some stuff left over his yard. He brought the 2 bags, and these bags are worth 800 each. He could have sold them, because he said, I'm not gonna pay you 800. And the bag was worth 800 each, And he said, I could have taken it, but I gave it back to him. It was worth the look on his face. That's true humility, man. So you don't require evil for evil. You heap coals on these people's head, man. We're meant to be in a better spirit than the people in the world, and that's something that I need to do better in. But it's supposed to be a cheerful giver, man. You giving to the brother is supposed to make you feel good that you've helped a brother out, because really and truly, through your spirit, like if you're feeling a certain way, you'd want somebody to do the same thing for you. So you doing that, you're like, well, it makes me feel good to know that somebody isn't feeling a certain way, and I help that brother through the day, or I show love to the brother. You know what I mean? I made his walk a little bit, not that it's you, but like those little glimpses of kindness and love that brothers show to each other, man, it's like a breakup of all the shit and muck that brothers have to go through and walk through on a daily basis, because brothers are constantly being vexed through the spirit dealing with these people, man. Sometimes you be going through the world, and you just looking at these people, you just shake your head, man. You don't even want to react. Sometimes you get so tired, you don't even want to react to these people, because they're just bugged. um this is Second Corinthians 9 point 7. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for Yahweh loveth a cheerful giver. So when you give to brothers, you're supposed to be a cheerful giver. And I used this example before, and this isn't exhorting myself. My mother said, when you was a kid, all my children, I'd ask them for like their last sweet. Your sister never gave it to me, your brother never gave it to me. You'd be like, here, mom. And she always remembers that. So when I was behaving a certain way, it used to make her cry, because she looked at me and said, this child was a kind child. When you're a cheerful giver, people pick that up on your spirit, and it makes people happy. At the end of the day, with brothers is already going through stuff, man. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time to be in a willful spirit, and there's a time to show love. Right now, brothers might be going through it. Even again, as the elder Maltas Akbar said, certain brothers might be going through it, man. Certain brothers might be homeless in a little while, and you have a place for the brother to stay. You're meant to be like, yo, come stay here, man. Brother might not have food. You might have a couple cans. You're like, right here. You know what I mean? We're not meant to be in the spirit of these people in the world, because when all this stuff goes pear-shaped, they're gonna be bugging out. You're meant to have a mindset of fruitfulness. You know what I mean? You might not have 2 pennies to rub together, but you give to the brothers. The Lord is gonna recompense you, man. He's gonna give back abundance, because we're not. This isn't Esau, man. The Lord with Esau, he'll ask you for 100, right? And he'll give you back 20. He'll ask you for 100 and give back 20, man. Do you know what I mean? Like the Lord will ask you for 100 and he'll give you back 1,000. This is the righteousness of the Lord. The Lord actually, he rewards you. He actually rewards you and your labor of love and the things that you do for the brothers. He's not Edomites, man. You know what I mean? Even sometimes Esau will give you 20 and he'll ask for 100 back. You know what I mean? So you think you're getting something from Esau, but it's only so he can turn around and just, completely just violate you, man. Yeah, this is the last scripture I'm going to bring out. This is Matthew 22:37. Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So if you really love yourself, you're not gonna want to starve. You're not gonna be going through things. You wish somebody will help you when you're going through certain things, man. You might be somebody where you're homeless and certain brothers have a spare room in the house and they don't want to give you a house. That's not brotherly love, man. If you see a man's homeless and you have a spare room in your place, you're meant to be like, well, come stay here. And there's multiple examples of the scriptures in people, welcoming, the prophets into their home, and the prophets rewarded them for that, because when somebody's good unto you, you return that good unto them. And even if you don't, the Lord will turn that good unto them. So the Lord don't even need you to be good unto them. But it's a dangerous game to play if somebody's good unto you and you're evil towards them. You know, and a lot of brothers been through that, where you've been good to people and people have given you evil for good, and the Lord is going to require that, man. So you don't want to be in that situation where you're like these people of the world, where you expect all of this stuff, but you don't want to give nothing. You know what I mean? Or you give begrudgingly. You give somebody something, you're like, I shouldn't have even done that now. Now I gotta. That's a demon, man. You gotta get that off you, because none of this stuff is really ours, man. And really, through the spirit, all of this stuff is trash anyway. The money you have is trash. The food we eat is trash. The drink we drink is, the water is trash. Everything's trash here, man. So you even really shouldn't be like trying to hold the stuff in, because you just got trash, man. Like, it's no disrespect to brothers, man. If a brother give me a bottle of water, you just gave me some trash. So yeah, like, I appreciate it, but you really giving brothers trash. So why, like, you're looking at it like, oh, I don't want to give this brother trash. If he's gonna, if he can, let's say another man's trash is another man's treasure. So if he's giving you something that's good for you in that time, man, you shouldn't even look at it like you're giving anything to the brother. You're supposed to show love, man, because at the end of the day, we're not supposed to be in the same spirit as these people. These people are evil and wicked. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off my spirit. Lord willing, it was edifying. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles, Jimmers, who well, and likewise elders, like-minded elders, Barakatam, Shabbat Shalom, Shalom to the elect.